Hey guys and girls, my name is Alan and welcome to today's gameplay commentary. As you can see, I'm on the Fortnite Battle Royale match for you to enjoy today, and it's actually going to be a solos game. I don't play a lot of these. Well, actually I don't really want to ruin it, but I don't play a lot of these compared to how many duos and squads I play, because duos and squads, squads is my first and foremost. That's what I enjoy the most. Duos I don't mind. I really only play with friends. I don't really play with pubs in terms of duos, and then solos I very rarely play. I do it for challenges. I do it if I'm waiting for potentially a full squad to become free, or whatever, but I don't really do it as what I enjoy. And I know it might sound weird to some people, because that's what some people play like non-stop all the time, and that's what they enjoy about the game mode. But for me, squads and duos or nothing basically. I don't really jump on. I don't feel the need to play solos on my own. It just doesn't happen. And this harks back to like Call of Duty days and things like that. I've never really been a fan of free-for-all modes. I never played free-for-all in Call of Duty, again, unless it was for challenges or if I just wanted to mess around a little bit. But again, never. I mean, like TDM, that's what you go to for CUD. I don't really play free-for-all in any other game modes. Again, I do try it from time to time in whatever I play, but it's not something I go back to. So yeah, that's just a little bit of background in terms of free-for-all. I know it might sound weird to some people, but I just don't enjoy it. Anyway, as you can see, I landed at Caravan Park. This is where I used to land quite early in the game, to be honest. I don't really play a lot of solos, as I keep saying, but these are one of the few places I do enjoy landing. Not too far from the center of the map, but decent-ish loot. Not too busy. Like, it doesn't draw a lot of people because there's not a great deal of loot there, but sometimes you can get lucky and stuff, and so that's why I like to land there. Anyway, so the tail end of this video is going to be live gameplay commentary, but the majority of it is going to be an actual gameplay commentary because that's what I said I was going to do today, and so that's what I'm doing right now. So there's a few things that I kind of want to cover in terms of Fortnite. I know the game's evolved quite a lot since launch, and it's mad to think that it's still technically in early access. I mean, I've played enough of this game. I've got my money's worth. I know it's been free, but I feel like I've played a lot of it, and I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, it's good that it's been out for so long, but at the same time, I feel like I've played it now to the point where if they release like a finalized version, I don't know how much more of this game I could play. I bashed it pretty hard when it first came out. Well, it was out in like September, October. I didn't jump onto the tail end of October, and I've been playing it pretty solidly for the past, well, however many months it's been out, like non-stop. And I wouldn't say bored of it. I mean, I still have fun playing it with friends, but the thought of jumping on, maybe playing with pubs who aren't very good or who don't communicate, I can't see myself doing it. And as I said, I don't really enjoy playing solo. That's not why I play the game for. So I don't know. I mean, I'm still having fun, and when I do jump on with friends, we have a laugh and stuff. But in terms of actually thinking, oh, I need to jump online and play a few matches, it's just not there anymore. And it's something I guess I'll talk about more in the future, but it's weird being at that stage now of this game, as I said, because it's been a few months. I played it a lot, and there's still friends of mine who are still physically jumping onto the game for the first time, still playing it for the first time, and they're in that phase that I was in like a couple of months back, where they're hyped about the game, they're talking about it, and they're still trying to chase, in some cases, their first win. Or well, I don't know if it's true or not, but one of my friends said he's played like literally 100 games and he's not won a single one. I think it's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but there's a couple of other friends who have also recently jumped on, and they've played like a couple of dozen matches and they're still chasing their first win as well. And I remember being in that situation. That was one of the draws for me playing the game so much at the start, because I was chasing that first win and then obviously chasing the second win and so on and so forth. And now I've got to that stage, and again, I won't ruin it, but I've racked up enough wins that I don't really... when we win a match these days compared to when we won a match back at the start, the reaction is completely different. Like, you've seen some of my previous videos, right? When we win a match, it is just pure elation, just happy, really joyous. And these days, it's like, yeah, GG. How many kills you get? Oh, that's cool. That's good. And that's it, really. It's come to that point now, and I guess it's hard for me to explain that because I haven't really shown enough footage for me to demonstrate how many wins I've won. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough that I don't really... It's like, if we win or lose, it's whatever now, right? Whereas before, it was like, we had to win. If we finish top 3 or whatever, it's proper gutting. And I guess it's still gutting these days if you finish top 3 or top 2. But back in the day, if you finish that position, it was so agonizing. I can imagine... Okay, it's a bit of a stretch, but I would imagine it's sort of like finishing 4th at the Olympics, just missing out on a medal, you know what I mean? It's the worst place to finish, so they say. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird now being in that position. Right, so there's a few facts, as I said, I wanted to cover at the start. So since the launch of Fortnite, and these are sort of like, I think these are officially announced, but don't don't bash me too hard if it's not. Apparently 45 million people have played this game now across all the platforms, and apparently it's coming to, well, not apparently, it is coming to mobile soon. Not too sure yet if it's going to be like a mobile iOS exclusive or whatever, but it's coming out on iPhone first, and they're sending out, well, you can sign up to get an invite to play the exclusive closed beta. So jump on that if you're interested and have a phone that's capable of playing the game. I don't really know how it's going to work, to be honest. They're saying that it's going to be cross-platform. I mean, if PC players played with, console players played with mobile players get destroyed straight up. Console players would also get destroyed by PC if PC players are any good. So I don't really see how that's fair. PC should play with PC only, in my opinion. Console, I mean, cross-play would be kind of fun. Some of my friends are on Xbox, and it would be interesting to see how they play, to see if they're, to see if they're up to scratch or not. Mobile, I mean, is there going to be enough people with a decent enough phone to play this game? Possibly not. And then also, I guess if you mix, I don't know, maybe give them the option if they want to play with other platforms or not. But I think if you're playing on a phone versus someone who's playing on a console or a PC, it's not going to end well, to be honest with you. I mean, the controls on console aren't great as they are. So I don't know how you're supposed to do that with a tiny smartphone screen. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Anyway, so the other interesting number is that I think Fortnite topped out at 3.4 million concurrent players. And what that means is there were, at peak, 3.4 million people playing across all the platforms this one game, which at the same time as well. So if you think about it, that's quite impressive, very impressive. As I mean, I don't know how other games stack up. The only one that I looked into was PUBG, Unknowns Battlegrounds, and that's another obviously Battle Royale game mode. One could argue that Fortnite copied the crap out of Battlegrounds, but it's I know in my eyes they're two different games, the same genre but different games. They might have copied Fortnite might have copied PUBG for the basis of the game, but the way that you play, obviously you play a TDM the same as you would in any game mode, so it's not in any game. Sorry, so to say that they copied that, I don't know. It's not something we're talking about right now today. So. And I think PUBG was the previous holder at 3.2. Again, this is for Battle Royale modes. I don't know about other games. I think other games do have more. But considering that PUBG is a paid game and it's only actually out on PC and Xbox One at the moment, whereas obviously Fortnite is available across both the consoles and the and PC. So, and it's also free. And so it's impressive, but you could argue that PUBG is obviously 3.2 million players who've all bought the game versus 3.4 million people who are just jumping on and playing a free game essentially. Now that's probably one of the reasons why Fortnite's been successful. I don't know if I would have paid for this game, if I'm honest with you. Having never really played Battle Royale modes, as I said, I'm not a fan of free-for-all games at all. I probably wouldn't have played this game, which is kind of crazy to think, because I've had a lot of fun times playing this game, met a lot of good people playing this game, and to think that I would have missed out on all of that. And I imagine quite a few other people probably would have missed out on it as well. PUBG might be popular and they might be bashing Fortnite for copying them, but at the same time, I'm now considering getting PUBG whenever they come around to releasing on PS4 because of Fortnite, because my friends are probably going to get it, and because I enjoy playing as a squad, and I think I would probably enjoy playing PUBG with friends as part of a squad. So, I mean, yeah, on the one hand, they did copy a lot of aspects. Let's not lie about it. But on the other hand, who knows? Maybe PUBG will get some money because of that. As I said, I probably wouldn't have bought the game had I not tried it. So I don't know. I think it's good for gaming to branch out into new areas. And I know that Battle Royale is sort of the new thing, and it's funny how a lot of the games, a lot of the future games, people are talking about like the next Call of Duty, the next Battlefield game, and then the people are saying that they might even incorporate like a Battle Royale mode into it. I don't know how it would work for games like Call of Duty, like 100 people on a single map. I mean, the map's gonna have to be huge for starters. How would they sort out? I mean, obviously we don't know any information about Black Ops 4 yet. I did make a video talking about Black Ops 4. Check it out. I'll link it on the screen now. I'll also link it in the description below. But how would they make a game like Call of Duty fit a Battle Royale sort of mode? I don't know. I mean, the inventory system's gonna have to be rehauled and stuff like that. Battlefield, I can see them doing it because obviously they have big maps anyway, and they have large player counts, and bumping up to 100 probably isn't going to make too much of a difference. I think the max at the moment is 64 on PC servers or something like that. So bumping up to 100 probably isn't too big of a deal, and I think that would be fun because they already have the squad system in place, right? So that could work quite well, and I guess it'd be silly for them not to at least give it a try. If it's popular and it's just another game mode that extends their popularity, then that's great. So I don't know, there's a lot to look forward to in the future going forward. Alright, so the game's sort of drawing to an end. As you saw there, picked up 3 kills in quick succession. Did a little cheeky thing there, sort of waited for them to weaken each other, the first 2, and then I just jumped in and got the easy kill. And then of course I heard this guy sneaking up behind me. Again, one shot because he was really weak, and then the guy, I think, who was fighting the first guy in the pairs battle, he cut through the building, I heard him, and then I think I one-shot him as well with a gold scar. So really cheeky, really sneaky, but hey, this is what free-for-all is all about. This is what I hate about free-for-all, because that happens to me so often. Like, I'm in a fight with someone and then they'll just go bang, my guy's dead, and then I get jumped by someone else, and it's just infuriating, aggravating. I just can't. I don't like free-for-all modes because of that. I hate it when someone interrupts me killing someone else, and it's even worse obviously when you get killed and you still lose the kill as well. So yeah, it's just one of the things that I don't like about free-for-all modes. But I did it there because I remember watching a couple of other YouTubers do it. Like they said that you wait for a battle to take place and then you jump in and you still both kills because they're both weak, so it's an easy kill. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right here. My building skills are shockingly bad. And then what's more is this guy fires a grenade right through to the center and I don't take any damage whatsoever. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. I'll take that. I think that's why they increase the damage of explosives versus building materials, because I think the building materials tanks all the damage there. Then again, the grenades aren't, the blast radius aren't as big as the RPGs, so there is that. And speaking of RPGs, so this is the very end of the match now. As you can see, it's me versus one other guy. I've got myself a decent base. I'm more or less on the edge of the safe zone, and I do extend it out in a second, as I'm doing right now. And as you can probably tell from the title of the video, my RPG use is shockingly bad, and I guess this is one aspect of the game that I need to work on. I need to definitely work on my end game. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. I'm going to let it play out normally now. I don't really talk because when I'm in the zone, I just go silent. I just concentrate on the game, and I try and, well, this is the sort of game, like Fortnite is a game where I need to just concentrate to win. I can't like freely, unless I'm communicating with friends, I can't really like commentate what I'm doing and play at the same time. It just kind of doesn't really work. But as I said, I'll let the video play out normally, and I hope you enjoy it. As per usual, if you did, consider tapping that button. I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you've got any thoughts you'd like to share me regarding anything I've talked about today, let me know in the comment section below. Would you play a Battlefield or Call of Duty Battle Royale mode? I mean, I guess I'd put it in anyway, but I mean, I don't know, would you be looking forward to it? Would you want them to even do it? Do you think they should even bother wasting resources, time and effort on it? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Oh, actually, no. One last thing to mention. So in the previous video I did talk about how I'm going to try and upload more content to my playlist channel and just jump back onto playing through gameplay walkthroughs and posting those. Something I'm looking forward to, and I could be starting that as early as this week. So check out my playlist channel. There's already a couple of gameplays on there that I've done. But yeah, hopefully there'll be a few more going out in the next couple of weeks and months, and then I'll be streaming a few things here and there as well. So all the links are below in the description, but I might even put one on the screen as well, so click on that and just check it out. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, take care, and I will see you later. That was a terrible, terrible attempt by myself. I had so many RPGs and I wasted it. But hot dang! I think that might have been wait, no, I did take damage. That was an awful finish for myself. But a victory is a victory, and I will take that. Oh dear. I mean, if they got the snipe, I'd have been seriously annoyed. It was a massive risk for him to do that. Obviously it didn't pay off, but I'm pretty sure I just got a win there, so that should move up to 4 at some point. That was my 4th victory.
it's hard to breathe.